Oh, hello there.
Hi, my name is Jacob. I have some issues with the Stahlwerk welder that I bought. I'd like to show you, see maybe you can help me figure out what's going on here. So just show you the process and let's get started. So right, this is the welder. It's ACDC 200 puls ST igbt. So I have taken it apart per the manual recommendation for cleaning. I have discovered a problem with it. There is a hiss sound of leaking argon gas coming through it. So I have taken it apart and I have discovered that I can show you something to do with the solenoid here that stops the flow of argon or enables it. So let me just demonstrate it to you. I turn the argon on. You can probably start hearing it already. The sound is coming from somewhere around there. I was thinking that it's maybe not the best in my best interest to take it apart. So I will be sending email to the company asking them what can I do about it. Maybe be lucky and they will be positive about doing something for me, I presume. So some other things I've discovered I'd like to show you just overall of the welder. So it is igbt welder. Here you can see some igbts with some bus bar arrangement. Not quite sure what the this white stuff is, or maybe it's to do with thermal balancing. I will just quickly turn off the gas because I'm pretty sure argon is expensive. So what can we see in here? Well, let's start from the top. You can see there are some ferrules in here going to the MCB. That it's quite a nice MCB. If you can see, it feels kind of nice being able to turn it off when you stop using it. But those ferrules on the top, I don't know you can see clearly, they are, I wouldn't say down to the best quality. In here it's possible that you can see some copper strands in there. They might get loose. So I have got a ferrule set and a hexagonal crimper, so I might do that, but I will just wait with that. Moving on, in here you can see that there's a screw quite threaded through, and there's a small sticking out bit, metal, that could potentially come loose. I would be tempted to fix that, but not yet. So there's some other things inside. So the solenoid, why is it doing that? There may be potentially a leak with the thread and the fitting. It could be the solenoid issue. It could be many different reasons. I do not see any nylon PTFE tape on there. I presume that it is not recommended to use the PTFE tape on gas fittings. I think it is mostly problem with using oxygen or stuff so it doesn't blow up. But I think for argon it may be alright. So what else we can see in here? We see I think this is a non-branded capacitor. Some nice coils in there, toroid, and yeah, I'm not a fan of those IDC connectors. They tend to come apart, but I think it'd be okay if it's just left like that. So yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to say. Okay, thanks for that. Hello there again. I just wanted to add that on the specification of the machine, it says that the IP rating is IP21, so that is a certain protection from dust particle and quite low protection from the liquid side of IP ratings. So on the PCB, where you can see on there are some signs of application of conformal coating used to prevent shorts. It is quite thin, I would say, application of a thermal conformal coating. It doesn't go across all of the components. Maybe it is due to some of the components get quite hot. Maybe this has not been put on there for that reason. I'm not quite sure, but there is some indication of attempt at protection from dust, because I presume that welders, they work in a heavily polluted environment with lots of metallic dust. So the manufacturer recommendation is to open this welder once a while and blow this dust away with a compressor, and I presume the compressor shouldn't be oil-based compressor, but it should just be without any contaminants, and that's how it should be cleaned. So this is just wanted to say. I wanted to add that I just recently started TIG welding with this welder. I had a go with it, doing some arc welding, and it seemed alright for what it is. Yeah, I had fun, me and my wife included. It was okay. It was not the best. It certainly wasn't bad. But so I was waiting for a while for some gas fittings to arrive for the bottle of argon that I've ordered, and to my surprise, there is some leak in there. So maybe not impressed. I am curious what the manufacturer will say when I contact them. Will they want it to be taken back, replaced? Will they suggest me doing some work, tightening up or putting some sort of tape in the solenoid? I'm not sure, it's quite fiddly to get there. But I will send a message and see how it's going. Few notes on this foot pedal that came. It looked quite good when I was purchasing it. I've got some problems with it, but I think I am able to do some small work on it to improve it. The problem, namely, is the of how the machine starts. There is a switch type device that allows it to be started. So I'll just show you how it works. There's some sort of potentiometer in here. I haven't still taken it apart, so I'm not quite sure exactly what it does. But you can see in here that there is I'll just rotate this bit there. There is a switch type. So when it came out of the box, it wasn't working as best. Oh, it doesn't click as well still. Only if I go all the way. So what I managed to do is
bend that piece of metal slightly to allow for it to be more tactable, more clicky. But I think since I've done that, it has bent itself back to place, so I'm going to have a think if I can improve this. Yeah, so this foot pedal, I think